right? Okay,
Yeah.
right. So, I'm not gonna say ladies and gentlemen now because we're live, but yeah. What's the football news on? What is the big football
Well,
news coming in this week?
there's a lot to unpack. There
Uh,
really is a lot to unpack. Wait, what is it? The last week, 2 weeks of football?
oh, crazy! Man.
Okay, I think we should start off with we didn't talk about the Europa League. Europa League had Rangers and Ian rocked Frankfurt in the final, and you know what? I watched the game.
Mm.
I watched the game. Probably the weakest game. That's why I'm starting off with it. It was probably
Okay.
the weakest game of the past 2 weeks.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mm.
I thought Frankfurt and Rangers, like it felt like a draw. It felt like a draw. Like
Yeah.
if this was a normal game, it felt like a 0-0.
I mean, it did end 1-1.
It ended 1-1, but then it was penalties.
Yeah.
Like I think Rangers' goal was jammy.
Uh-huh.
I thought Frankfurt's goal, the build up to it was nice, but I thought it was also another jammy goal.
Mhm.
So if this was any normal game, would it just like
Yeah.
just be a draw? I couldn't say there was a winner.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad Frankfurt won it because I've been following up with Frankfurt.
Yeah.
But Rangers also had some tough games as well. Like they played against and won against RB Leipzig
Yeah. Yeah.
to get through to the semis. Like that's impressive.
Mhm.
And overall, I'm glad Frankfurt won. It was like it was a boring game, but you know it was still a watch.
Yeah.
And I think Europa League was all good. Kind of sad that West Ham didn't get through. But, you know.
Yeah. So, what about yesterday's game?
Oh, yesterday's game. Now this was, I thought was an exciting game.
Oh, definitely. I enjoyed it.
I thought it was an exciting game because we had, I think it was Eredivisie second place Feyenoord against third place.
Yeah.
Third place. Oh,
Not by much.
I thought they were second for a while, but yeah, we had Fey or Feyenoord.
Feyenoord.
The commentators were getting it mixed up as
Oh,
well. Fey or Feyenoord.
Yeah.
And Roma,
Uh-huh.
Mourinho's new team, and Mourinho, the special one,
Oh, he
led them to
bossed
victory.
it. Yeah.
I thought it was a great game. It
It
was
was
a great
an
game.
enjoyable game. I liked it. You had two
Yeah.
complete like opposite teams. With Feyenoord were trying all these like wacky creative ways to try and break down Roma's very tight, very compact defense. It was very good. I really enjoyed just like for the first 30 minutes, Roma were trying to like play out from the back and do all these simple passing, but it was, oh my god, the passing was terrible. It was constant misplays. So I'm pretty sure from like the 25th minute, they just decided whenever Rui Patricio, the goalkeeper, has the ball, he would just hoof it the whole pitch, and either it gets to Tammy Abraham, it gets to a winger, or Feyenoord get the ball and they will just calmly defend.
You see, this was a tactic.
Yeah.
If you've been watching the Premier League, it was a tactic used by Salah for Wolves against Liverpool, and it worked perfectly.
Yeah,
it worked perfectly.
Sitting on the counter. Oh, that was a
Yeah.
that was a terrifying match to watch.
Oh, Wolves when they scored in they scored. I laughed.
Yeah.
I laughed.
Couldn't
'Cause
believe it.
I didn't expect it.
Oh.
And Liverpool are probably, like, arguably the best Liverpool team we've ever seen.
Yeah.
They're the best Liverpool team we've ever seen. I don't want to go too much into it because we're going to get into that a little bit. But yeah, it was a terrifying game. Wolves literally dismantled them, and Roma, you know, winners of course.
Well, look, Wolves dismantled them up until they lost 3-1.
I like up until the 60th minute.
Oh,
I was sitting at the edge of my seat because I thought
sweaty.
Wolves might actually pull
I
something out.
was terrified. And then, I don't remember the first goal. I remember Salah's goal. I remember Robbo's goal. I actually don't remember the first goal.
First goal. Who was it? It was
Let me check. Sadio Mane, 24th minute.
Yeah, 24th minute. Oh, that was the Thiago pass.
Oh, the back heel. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
You see, that was the best play. That was the best play.
Play of the game.
Well, play it again. Overwatch stuff. But back to Europa Conference League. I thought Roma's goal very cheeky.
Oh,
It was such a nice finish
Yeah.
for a final, for a conference league final.
Yeah.
It was like I did not expect it.
Oh,
I did
yeah.
not expect it.
It was. I mean, Feyenoord had some really good like long shots, a couple of really good chances. That Patricio made some really good saves.
Well, Feyenoord had what was it, 63%
Yeah, they had a lot of
possession, and you
yeah.
could definitely tell it.
Oh, yeah.
You could definitely tell it from the match. Like Roma were constantly on the back foot,
Uh-huh.
but Chris Smalling,
Oh
who
my
was
God.
dropped for Harry Maguire
Yeah.
on the United team, pulled out a stunner.
I
He
cannot.
pulled out a
I
stunner.
can't believe Chris Smalling, at the prime age of 32, pulled out an absolute blinder against Feyenoord. He was absolutely fantastic. Every aerial duel he won. No nonsense. Clear the ball, pass it wide. Never let anything stupid happen. Threw himself on the line in the way of the long shots. Like, fantastic. And 100% deserving of that man in the match.
Yeah, I can't believe it. He actually, it felt like he was everywhere at once. Like he was the backbone of that
Yeah.
Roma defense.
Mhm.
Quite literally everywhere.
Yeah.
Like you could compare him to like if Kante was centre back. If Kante was
Yeah.
6'3" centre back, that was Chris Smalling.
Yeah,
Last night.
actually.
Because everything he swept up, like Feyenoord, yeah, they had a couple chances,
Oh.
but they attacked mostly through Chris Smalling's opposite side. That's how much he was doing.
Yeah.
Literally like a circle of you're not getting through here. Just crazy watching him play. And Roma completely deserved it.
Oh,
Completely deserved the win. They squeaked it out. They deserve it.
Nice to see Mourinho getting being the first manager to win Europa, Champions League, and Conference.
Yeah,
And
he's the first manager ever, the special one.
yeah, he literally is the special one. Most decorated.
Well, I'm glad he's done it now,
Yeah.
because I think him and Klopp probably the two best managers of like our time.
But and Pep, don't forget Pep. Guardiola.
Oh, no. There's a lot to say about Pep. You could literally do a whole pod on
Pep's Barca and Pep's Bayern, like
Pep's
Pep
Barca
City.
and Pep's Bayern,
Pep-
but still, he came into the Bayern team. Like Bayern Munich are always good. They're always
yeah, but
good.
he won the Champions League with them.
Barcelona are always good.
Barcelona are not good now. They are not. He dominated. He perfected total football at Barcelona. For however long he was there, pure domination. That was peak Barcelona. He was there in the golden years. It was like 09 to like 2012 or something. Absolutely.
I'm not gonna argue and say
Oh yeah, literally.
his Barca run wasn't good. Like, I don't think we consider the GOAT.
09 to 2012, Barcelona dominated. Goes to Bayern, dominates. Goes to City, I hate to say it, but they have every year they're either first or second. How many times did they win the goddamn Premier League now?
It was literally I think it was their fifth time.
Yeah, they won it three
This
times in a row.
weekend, their fifth time in 6 years.
This is
Since
that's
Pep
ridiculous.
came in. That's there's levels to it. Like I do
Yeah.
understand. There's fucking levels to it.
Yeah.
Like Pep, he is on another level.
Mm.
Like Pep City is on another level,
Yeah.
but it still doesn't excuse. They got the unlimited budget.
Yeah, they do. They do have the oil money. I mean, if you literally compare their stats in the last 6 years, when Pep came, Liverpool have spent 200, I think it was 42 million on transfers, and Pep has spent 600 million on transfers.
Yep. Going into the Premier League now, it was literally down to the wire. It
Oh
was
yeah,
down to
literally
the wire.
last game. If
That's Sunday.
Aston Villa didn't bottle it, letting in 3 goals in 5 minutes,
Oh, I fucking called that. I called that. I knew Aston Villa were going to get an early first goal.
See, I thought it was
sure
gonna,
enough, it happened.
yeah. See, I thought it was going to be like, yeah, Aston Villa might get a goal, and then City are just going to win 5-0 or 5-1. But it was like, oh my god, there's a 70th minute, not a single goal. Like 75th minute, oh my god, and then they score 1, and then they score 2, and then they score 3, and it's fuck off.
Nah, I saw it coming. Because a game or two beforehand, City were on the back foot. People are like, what the hell? So you're on the back foot.
Yeah.
And then 68th, 70th minute, pull out 4 goals. Crazy stuff. I think it was them against, maybe it was Newcastle. I'm not too certain on this.
Mm-hmm.
But they had 99% possession. Like 99%.
Yeah.
That's crazy. In the second half, the other team literally just didn't get a touch of the ball. They did it against Man United as well. Like, it was 1-1 for a while, and then they just got 3 goals in the second half in an hour, and Man United literally just didn't have the ball.
Yeah.
Just crazy stuff like that. It's just, that's what they're capable of. Yeah, I feel bad for Liverpool because they actually put up a fight, and I thought they were going to get it as well.
Yeah, it hurts.
I thought they had it, but
Well, they have the Champions League to get. Let's go, boys. 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days. 2 days until King Benny comes out. I'm predicting a King Benny sweep.
Disagree. I'm predicting
it's a King Benny sweep.
I'm thinking 3-1 Liverpool.
Oh,
I've said it. I've said it.
I've also heard people saying, there's a lot of people saying 3-1 Liverpool.
3-1 Liverpool.
But King Benzema comes in clutch at times like this. At times like this, where Real Madrid might be on the back foot, King Benny pulls out a stormer.
Alright. Now, we all love football. Okay, well, actually, I don't know if everyone in the chat loves football, but us two love football. However, we didn't come here to talk about football. We came here to talk telly. And, in the last couple of weeks, we haven't been... A lot of news has come up regarding everyone's favourite Disney shows and DC shows. So, let's just quickly... let's just get on with it. Firstly, Daredevil is getting a new season. Apparently on Disney Plus. Confirmed. Daredevil new season on Disney Plus. First question, is it gonna be like a season 4, or is it gonna be like a, not a reboot, but a bit of a soft reboot in a sense?
You see, because it's coming to Disney Plus, I feel like it's gonna be. I wouldn't say like this is gonna sound bad.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's gonna be completely rebooted.
Yeah.
Because they've canonized Daredevil and Kingpin in the MCU. But because Netflix are no longer showing the Daredevil show after, I think it's this year or next year, they're just not showing anymore. They're just cutting off Netflix completely.
Yeah.
I feel like it might be a soft reboot.
I think so as well. I think they might kind of establish stuff a bit more, talk about like the Hand a bit, talk about Stick, who's, well, I'm not gonna say what's happening to Stick, and just like kind of re-establish everything, or maybe they won't, but we'll see.
I definitely feel like it'll be somewhat of a soft reboot.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm all for that. Like, I love the Daredevil show. I love the Daredevil show. I loved a lot of things about it. Loved the character, loved the side characters as well. I thought they were all great. But season 3, as much as I loved it, it wasn't as strong as most seasons for Daredevil. And season 2, you could also say the same.
Well, season 2, there's 3 seasons, and season 2 is the best one, so.
You see, I thought season 1 was the best season. I thought season 1. Season 1
was
like,
very good.
It was very good.
I actually did like season 2 a lot. I loved everything with the P-Man.
With the P-Man?
Yeah, with the P-Man. You know the P-Man.
I wouldn't go around saying the P-Man now. People might get the wrong idea.
The P-Man. Yeah, the P-Man. Yeah, I mean, I assume they'll just get all the cast back. Disney. I mean, they've shown that they're just like, they're willing to just give a bit of money and get everyone back. Like we've seen the WandaVision with the Flash, and just.
You know, I'm all for them getting the band back together.
Yeah.
I love the Netflix Marvel shows. I love them. And I think might as well bring them all back in. Get the boys back together.
Yeah.
And what else would there be? I'm trying to think.
Okay.
What do you think the story might be after leading, if they aren't going to do a reboot?
Oh, that is tough. I'm trying to think. They basically did the Hand. They did Kingpin. They did Punisher. Is Bullseye still around?
I think he got marked. Yeah, I quite literally think he was.
I'm gonna check.
You know,
I don't think he got murked.
they got pummeled half to death by Daredevil. Let's just say that.
But I think he's still alive. Or is he? Yeah.
I think he was killed at the end of it by Kingpin.
Daredevil season 3. No, it ends with him at his eye opening. He's in like some surgery. I've got it. I'm looking at it right now.
I remember it now. Yeah.
There we go. I think that's it. It's like Bullseye. He's a classic Daredevil villain. He's established. What you can talk about him more. I think that's it.
Me on the other hand, I don't see them doing Bullseye again. I think they did. Season 3 was building up the Bullseye. I think he might be a side character. He might cause a bit of trouble.
See,
I don't see them doing that much in the Bullseye.
I don't know what else they can do with Daredevil. I don't know Daredevil well enough.
You see, I'm not gonna say I know Daredevil either.
Well, you know more than me.
I'm not a major Daredevil fan. I like the Netflix show.
Mm-hmm.
I know a couple, little bits of comic lore about him.
Yeah.
But if I was to say anyone,
Well,
any villain to come up,
I think I know.
You think you know?
I was gonna say, surely they just make Kingpin the villain again, just because why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Surely they just go ban Kingpin when we have him.
That's who I was thinking. well, I'm glad we're on the same.
Yeah, on the same wavelength.
But I also thought of something a bit interesting as well, which they could also get into.
Yeah.
I was thinking they could do Taskmaster.
Was he not in Black Widow?
No, it ended up being a fake Taskmaster.
That's so crazy. I don't like that. It's so what? They could do Taskmaster.
It's really stupid. It's really stupid. But
so cool.
I think Taskmaster would be perfect.
Taskmaster could work. Yeah, Taskmaster could work.
Like, Vermont, you could bring in the Kingpin side of it as well, and be like, oh yeah, Kingpin is after hiring Taskmaster. This mercenary to go after Daredevil. Mm-hmm. Get him out of the picture, and then you can have the reveal that this is actually Taskmaster.
Yeah.
That'd be it. That'd be a perfect season.
But I can't believe I will watch Black Widow. I'll watch it soon because I want to see how bad it is.
Dirt. It's dirt.
Oh, I'm very excited for it. That's about it. Yeah. We also, of course, have the She-Hulk movie, which is trailer coming out like a couple of days ago.
Yeah, it came out a couple of days ago.
So,
and
what do you think about that?
Look, there's a lot of controversy going around about the She-Hulk show.
So, what controversy?
Well, show is going to be cut off after one season, and the director wants out already.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So the director of the show, I don't know his name, but supposedly he has bad blood with Disney, and he just wants out now. He wants out of the picture.
That makes no sense.
The trailer came out, and now he wants out.
It makes no sense.
Yeah. So supposedly the show might even get scrapped.
I know, I doubt that.
Or the production quality is just going to go down in the dumps.
It's already done. Like it can't be scrapped. It's coming out soon. But
they haven't done the final 2 episodes or something. That's what I heard.
No, that's long.
So take it as you will, but we're only going to get one season of She-Hulk from the looks of it.
Well, I don't think we'd actually get any more than one season.
They were actually looking. So Moon Knight, as you know, limited series. So it means it was only open to the possibility of having one season. She-Hulk, however, was put down as, I think, was a concurrent season. So it means it's open to the possibility of being like running almost constantly. So they were looking for She-Hulk, to bring in the bread.
I don't think so. I think
definitely. Yeah, they were thinking She-Hulk was going to be a hit.
I don't, man. No way did they think She-Hulk's going to be a hit. Oh
yeah, because the production for She-Hulk, because it's almost like it's half, the lawyer side of She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Half the action side.
Yeah,
it's not something as big budget as Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Or as like Falcon and Winter Soldier. So they were thinking they were gonna make, multiple seasons out of it, and just be a cash cow.
Yeah.
Because I think they said something like to make 2 seasons of She-Hulk supposedly only costs 1. Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Maybe. Yeah.
Or I think it was like 2/3 or something of Falcon and Winter Soldier for 2 seasons. So if they get like half the viewers watching She-Hulk, they've already made their money.
See, I do agree with your problems, because the She-Hulk was supposed to come out before Moon Knight. It was supposed to come out in February. Originally.
Yeah.
On the roadmap, but yeah. Apparently Disney already released a higher quality She-Hulk trailer.
Higher quality?
Because apparently people were angry that she was too skinny, which, personally, I think, I might be completely wrong, but I was under the impression that She-Hulk had almost like phases, kind of like, if you think, I don't know if you played The Wolf Among Us? Yeah, The Wolf Among Us, with Bigby. Where he has...
No, I haven't.
It's like so I was under the impression that She-Hulk had like multiple... Well, obviously she's normal, Jennifer, whatever her name is, she is a she. Then she turns into a She-Hulk. And then she goes even more Hulk, and she gets like even beefier. Now, I may be completely wrong, but I was under the impression that she kind of like... Not grows, but kind of, I don't know, gets like buffer. I may be completely wrong, but...
I think you're wrong with that one.
Yeah. But
in the comics, she stays her normal size. That's like the whole comedic side of it. Like her as a lawyer, and she's literally just built like the Hulk.
She's built.
Like she's supposed to be not as big as a Hulk. But,
no, obviously not. The female version of the Hulk.
Yeah, and I do see the side like. I couldn't say she looked skinny in the trailer. I couldn't say, oh god, she needs to put on a bit of weight if she wants to be Hulk.
No, not weight. I mean CGI wise. Yeah, she's not buff enough.
She's not big, but like in the comics,
she's not that big.
Like when she gets angry, like when she starts raging, the only thing would really happen is just veins start bulging. That'd be.
Well, no, she turns into the Hulk.
No, she stays constant Hulk form.
I
think she's almost constantly in Hulk form.
Yeah, I do think so. I'm looking at different writers have a different sizes, if you know what I mean.
Because she gets a blood transfusion. That's the whole thing. She gets a blood transfusion from Bruce Banner. Because they're cousins. Yeah. Same blood type. And then because of that. Yeah. But the whole thing is she gets to keep her brain. So she gets to keep her mind and her body when she's in Hulk form. But she can't turn back. So she's like what, Bruce Banner and the Hulk are now.
Yeah, I know, I get that, yeah. Real question though. Are they going to bring in Red She-Hulk?
Red She-Hulk.
It's funny because in the comics, Red She-Hulk is not like an obscure character. Like that's Betty Ross. Hulk's like love interest. There's a whole arc. Like, there's a very big arc. I remember watching it. With Red She-Hulk.
And can I assume she's related to Thunderbolt Ross?
Yeah, she's his daughter, I'm pretty sure.
That's That is just clown material right
It's
there.
it's hilarious, isn't it? Yeah. Bruce Banner gets with the daughter of the guy who's trying to kill him, and he's the Red Hulk, and then she's the Red Hulk or Red She-Hulk. Red She-Hulk, yeah. Oh, that's
It
funny.
just sounds like lazy writing.
But apparently it's good. Apparently, like I think it's a lazy idea, but apparently like it's good.
Okay, you know how there's like a red Hulk? What about for She-Hulk? There's a red She-Hulk. Oh my god.
He's done it again,
And
ladies and
who
gentlemen.
we gonna put as this red She-Hulk? The daughter of the Red Hulk? No way. Everyone just slamming cards on the table, you know. Pay for this.
What else? Oh, another fun fact is in the comics, She-Hulk and Iron Man have like a not a relationship, but it's like a casual, almost like hookup. Like they do that often.
Yeah, I heard that one. I heard
Like-
that.
like-
One. I
I've
think that's funny as well.
I've read a comic where they're like kind of together, but they kind of like they just kind of get together, not in a relationship. They don't really care for each other. They just kind of bang, have sex, and then it's like, alright, bye.
You see, I think that's funny. Like it just sounds like an Iron Man thing to do. Of course, not MCU Iron Man.
Well, that's because he's a past one.
I mean, pre passed away. I mean,
He would
pre-passed
do
away.
it. He would do it. In that
No,
era,
he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't.
In that,
Pepper.
in that era between Pepper, remember before Endgame, in Civil War, Tony would have.
Like Civil War.
Yeah, Civil War. No. Oh, yeah. Mormon also pointing out that there is a Grey Hulk. It's Joe Fixit, who is literally like a mobster who runs hookers and like just bad shit. And if Joe Fixit came, that would be fantastic. I think he's such a cool idea. Do you know who he is?
No, not really.
No, oh my god! I'll put a picture in. It's Bruce Banner. I don't know what happens to him, but he just he turns grey. I don't know if it's Bruce Banner. I'll need to Google it, but I'm pretty sure he just turns grey and he becomes this big mob boss. If you look at the screen, and he literally has like the hat and everything.
Grey Hulk, you said.
Yeah. If you look at the stream, there's an image of Grey Hulk.
Let me check this now. Oh, that's great, actually. Oh my god, he's cold. He is cold with it as well.
Yeah, it's like an alternate. I think it's like an alternate personality of him, or like different. It's weird, but
I don't think they go into that. With
sorry,
Moon
it's
Knight and all that,
in Ultimate Spider-Man, the Hulk is Joe Fixit in the Ultimate Universe, and the MCU is following the Ultimate Universe in a lot of ways. So they could have Bruce Banner like have some mental episode and turn into Joe Fixit. I think that would be phenomenal. Imagine Mark Ruffalo, Bruce Banner, as a boss.
wearing a fedora.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
I feel like Mark Ruffalo could pull it off as well.
Oh, he could.
Or they could tie in and have Joe Fixer come in.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty good as well.
Yes. So yeah.
I don't think they're gonna do too much with Bruce Banner.
No.
But imagine him being like the villain.
Well, that'd be funny. That'd be so good. That would be phenomenal.
Imagine him being like the villain at the end of the show.
Oh, that'd be
It's like, I wonder who's pulling the strings, and it's actually just
it's him. It's Joe.
it's like Bruce, what are you doing? And it's just that picture.
He's just sitting there. So you see.
Yeah, that'd be too good. That would be too good.
Oh. So yeah. We also got the Kenobi show coming out. Is it tomorrow?
No, 27th.
That's tomorrow.
Oh my god, it is. Oh my god, it is.
Oh good heavens.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
I didn't realise.
I'm excited for that. That's gonna be good.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff coming out tomorrow.
What else?
Stranger Things season 4. We don't really care much about that.
I don't care about Stranger Things.
Top Gun. New movie coming out tomorrow.
I might see that.
I'm not gonna be able to go see it because I'll be away from Monday. But if it's on the plane, however, like I wouldn't say no to seeing the new Top Gun. And then, of course, we got Kenobi coming out tomorrow.
Oh, I love Ewan McGregor. Looks so goddamn good. Like, with the bigger beard and longer hair. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, he looks deadly. You know, he looks dead. I'm so happy that they were even open to do it, and they're bringing back. They're bringing back a lot of characters.
Yeah,
that's what they're saying.
Like Hayden Christensen is playing like Darth Vader.
That itself is going to be deadly. But I heard they're bringing back a lot more than just Hayden
Well,
Christensen.
they obviously got the people that are playing Inquisitor. You got the Inquisitors. That's really cool. And you got like all the the Fallen Order base, the big one in the water. Like Palace Inquisitorius or whatever it's called. That's in it, and that looks so goddamn good. Fortress Inquisitorius. It looks fantastic.
I'm very excited to see what they're going to do with the show. I'm very excited to see.
Honestly, I'm so optimistic. I can't see it being bad. I just can't.
I don't know how they can make it bad. I
actually don't like. What could they do to fuck up Kenobi?
And it's been in the works. It's been in the works for a while now.
Yeah,
actually.
they announced it years ago. I remember.
Yeah, they had talks to Kenobi show years ago. So I'm sure they have a fully like they were excited for it, but they went like over the moon, and that was a smash hit. Like The Mandalorian is just. It's perfect.
Oh, Mandalorian!
It's a perfect show.
I watched season 2. We might talk about this later. Oh wait, we'll talk about it. When we finish Kenobi, we'll do Star Wars shows. But
yeah,
I really enjoyed season 2. Like I thought it was phenomenal.
I thought, when I saw it, because I kept up with it, I thought it was perfect.
Like man, it's really goddamn good. I was surprised how good it was.
Like.
But hello?
I thought the first season was really good. It was really good.
I thought I think the second season was better. I think the first season, that second episode really threw me off. I thought it was such a bad episode. I hated it. You wanna know where the Jawas are just like slapping him silly?
I thought that was good.
Oh, you're so stupid. Because he's such a badass.
I thought that was funny.
I was watching it and I saw him like struggling against the goddamn Jawas, and I was thinking, this guy, the badass, the bounty hunter.
Damn, why is he so weak?
Yeah, gunslinging. Like that's like Clint Eastwood. Just got started dabbing on by some kids. Like, it's so cool. Moment saying the Boba Fett show is crap. Yeah, I haven't heard anything good about the Boba Fett show.
No, I haven't either. I haven't even watched it.
I'll watch it. I haven't watched. We'll do a podcast once the Kenobi show is done about all the Disney shows. I'll have them all watched. Boba Fett. See, look, I've said it once and I'll say it again. I don't think Boba Fett is interesting. Like I just don't think he's interesting, man. And I feel like.
I think a lot cooler character would be Django. Well,
yeah, I don't know. I think he's so average. He's mid. Like Mandalorian is a better Boba Fett. A bounty hunter who is cooler, has a Grogu, has like cool weapons. Like,
but you could also say. Star Wars lore.
Woman saying the actor is too old to play Boba Fett.
He's fat. He's fat in it. He's fat.
Yeah, but Boba
in the Mandalorian, he's fat. He's fat.
He's
big.
He's not fat. He's not fat. He just isn't fat. I've watched it. He's not fat.
Watch him in the show. He looks like he's packing a few armor plates. Like, come on.
I'd say the armor looks very small on him.
I'm gonna pull up a photo
Send it to me.
because I remember seeing this. It was a meme when it came out.
Yeah, put it on the stream and then put it in their disc and I'll put it on the stream.
Yeah.
I don't think
I
he's
think
too
the meme
old.
is literally just
But I don't think he's too fat.
Boba Fett.
I don't think him being old or fat is the why Boba Fett show is bad.
In the Mandalorian season 2. And then he literally just fat. Fat Boba. Got the photo here. It's him taking out a stormtrooper.
Mm-hmm.
And he just looks really fat. Just looks really fat.
Send the pic. God damn.
He looks like a cosplayer. He looks like a cosplayer. He looks like somebody's at Comic-Con. He's fat. He's fat, man. He's fat.
I'll put it in the stream, but I don't think he looks fat. I think the armor is just too small for him.
Fat, man. He's big.
Yeah, but it's not his like belly. It's just like his whole chest. Like you can't be fat in your chest.
Look at his stomach. Look at his midsection.
You look at his chest. Like that doesn't. I don't think it's. Oh.
Come on, don't lie to me now.
Everyone
Don't
look
lie
at the
to me
stream in the chat. Yeah, tell me, is Boba Fett fat or not? We need to know right now.
now. Boba Fett fat.
Personally, I don't think he's fat. You look at him right now. He doesn't look fat at all. He looks a bit. Yeah. One would say he has a beer belly. Which
He does. He does.
He
actually does.
I can actually see the crease. Boomer Fett.
We're fair. Okay, that's good.
You can actually see the creases in his shirt. If you look at him, look at the armor. You can actually see the creases when it goes around his stomach. Oh, that's pretty bad. But look, I mean, I guess he got fat. I mean, not being a bounty hunter, like he's retired. No.
Hold up a minute. Are you trying to excuse him being fat? You're still going from, he's not fat. He's definitely not fat. There.
What about Lando in the new Star Wars movies? Lando's in the new Star Wars movies is fat. No one's popping off that he's fat.
Yeah, because Lando's Lando. Like he doesn't need to be skinny bounty hunter.
Why not? He's a bounty hunter. Why does Lando get away with being fat?
Why do we care about Lando? Why do we care about Lando?
Why do you care about Boba?
Because Boba has his own show.
Okay.
He's fat Boba.
What fat Lando appears in Fat Boba's show? The possibilities are
you have fat Boba.
I just no. Look at this image. I'm gonna look at this. I have an image of Boba. This is like a. This isn't. Boba Fett. Alright. Okay, this is actually kind of hilarious. Boba Fett in the original looks like a child. He's so small. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is fantastic. Look at this image. Number one,
just put it into the Twitch?
Yeah, it's on the stream. Number one, his armor is incredibly small. But number two, look how small he is. He's like a baby. Look at that. Tell me
God.
Tell me he's more intimidating than the big Boba.
Gee, I have the photo we've been looking for. This is proof that Boba Fett is fat. Boba Fett is fat in the Mando series. Look at the photo. It's a side by side photo. Put that up now. It's a side by side. It is just criminal proof.
Oh no. I agree he's fat, but you didn't have to do it dirty like this.
yeah. Quite literally, you were like, "Oh no, he's not fat." Come on.
I didn't think he was that.
I saw him in the Mando show and I laughed.
Alright, so on screen you have a picture of very small Boba Fett, but also the big gut of. Oh my god. I mean, look.
He looks like a cosplayer, doesn't he? He looks like something you'd see at Comic-Con.
Alright, but I don't think that's why the Boba Fett show is bad.
Boba Fett show is bad because he looks like a cosplayer.
Looks fat. Alright. Now, because we're kind of running out of time. Now, let's move on to the final piece of news in this great segment. The news concerning hit actress Emilia Clarke. Because recently there have been many rumors circulating in two categories. Both that she could be playing in the DC and in the Marvel universes. So, as everyone knows, Amber Heard is currently on trial with Johnny Depp, fighting a defamation or whatever lawsuit. And, I mean, Amber Heard is basically getting murdered in the
Oh yeah,
court.
in court it is.
So
it is running riots.
So people are. This is fairly rumory. I don't know. There's no confirmed sources, but people in January there was like a big uproar, and now it's coming back that Emilia Clarke is gonna be recast for Aquaman 2. And some people are even saying that potentially she could be deep faked on to Aquaman 1. Now, I don't believe this, but that is the news.
Yeah. I heard that a while ago. I think I heard it last week.
Wait,
that they were testing for deepfakes for Emilia Clarke onto Mirror for Aquaman 1.
Yeah.
And that any streaming services playing Aquaman we're going to be shut down for a day, and they get the recast done, the deepfake done, and then they put that up instead, just in anticipation for Aquaman 2.
See, I think that would be really good. I think that would be good, but I don't think it's going to happen though.
I don't think they're going to change Amber Heard from being in the first movie, no matter how much the trial's going to go through and all that, and how much dirt is going to be brought up. I don't think they're going to do it. Like, bear in mind, the Pirates of the Caribbean movies were still up on Disney Plus when Johnny was getting shit thrown at him. I don't see them deepfaking her.
No.
It's still news. They could still potentially do it. Like,
I doubt it, but
Marvel and DC are two completely different things. But I don't see them deepfaking.
But do you think they'll remove her from Aquaman 2 and put in Emilia Clarke?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. That is a definitely.
Yeah, definitely. They can't use Amber Heard anymore. She's like.
But Aquaman 2 comes out in a year. Actually, did you have a year? That is a good amount.
It'd be like washing your hands with tar.
But putting
her into that movie.
It's funny
because people are going to be boycotting.
Yeah, I'm looking at
the same people who are shitting on Johnny Depp will be boycotting that movie.
I'm looking at articles, CNN, Comic Book News, the CBO. They're all saying Aquaman 2 because obviously she did some of the. I don't know if I doubt they finished filming, but they were filming. Apparently, her and Jason Momoa. So in the first movie, apparently the chemistry, they edited the scenes to show that they had chemistry, but in the second one, apparently they just can't. They're just not working as a pair. Well,
it's come out in the court case.
Don't spoil it, because I heard that spoilers. I don't want to know spoilers.
For the movie or the court case?
Aquaman 2.
Oh, for Aquaman? No.
Apparently Amber Heard spoiled all of Aquaman 2 in the court.
Wait, what?
Apparently.
I didn't see this.
Yeah. Aquaman.
No way.
Amber Heard spoils Aquaman 2 details. Major Aquaman 2 details. And I don't even know what they are because I don't want them spoiled.
Why? Why would you do that? Well, I'm trying to think of the relevancy. Yeah, I know that's a meme now. It's objection, relevancy. But why would she need to? Why would she need to ruin it? It's the last thing I'll do before I'm completely destroyed by the media is destroyed our Aquaman 2. How about that?
I mean, that seems like something we should do.
Hey, everyone watching at home. Aquaman died. What the hell? Why? Look, let's just be glad that this wasn't 5 years ago. and Endgame's coming out, and she's in it. I should be glad. For everyone at home, Iron Man dies. Iron Man takes a sacrifice.
Alright, so some people are saying that apparently she would. This is too stupid for me. But apparently Mira would die in Aquaman 2, and in Aquaman 3, Amira would come back, and then it's Emilia Clarke.
That's so stupid.
That's so dumb. Oh.
I'm dead as hell. No, I'll come back for the third different actors.
Like, did they even like say like, oh, your face changed, or did they just completely ignore it in the movie? Like, do they go, oh, well, you're looking a bit different?
You look different.
Alright,
you see, if that was Marvel, they'd just play it for a joke.
Yeah,
they just play it for a joke straight away, and they just continue on with it.
Yeah. Like DC, well, it is.
Oh, DC are too stuck up.
Yeah, but Aquaman and Shazam, they've been lighthearted.
Even still, they wouldn't pull a joke like that.
So,
oh, you look different.
And you're a lot shorter, you know. Actually, they could do that.
What was it?
Yeah, they could be like, oh, you're a lot shorter than I remember, you know. You see that it's a lot smaller. Because Amber Heard.
Yeah, I know. Amber Heard is like, what is she, like 5'10" or something?
No, she's not 5'10", God no. She's 5'7".
I think she's big.
I just checked right now. She's 5'7". She's not taller than me. She's 3 centimeters shorter than me.
Don't be proud of that.
I've done it, boys. I've done it again. I've bested Amber Heard once again.
She's probably coming in at the same weight as you for a weigh-in.
Wait, no way. She'd be pretty heavy to be my weight. Let me check. Amber Heard weight. Yeah, 54 kg. That's like 10 kilos less than me. Get out of here.
Coming in near around same height, same wingspan.
But Emilia Clarke, she's like 5'5" or something.
Tiny.
Like I know in centimeters, but in feet. Oh, Jesus Christ. 5'2". Yeah, she's 5'2".
5'2".
Yeah.
She's a foot smaller than me. A foot.
Yeah. She's 1.57 meters.
Lord.
Yeah. Alright, but anyway, the other like, this is a lot more likely. Emilia Clarke has been confirmed that she will be in the Secret Invasion MCU Disney Plus show, which also apparently has a lot of like big names, and maybe she might be in the Marvels as well. And this is speculating people to suggest who she's gonna play, because Secret Invasion is all about the Skrulls and Sword, and it's gonna be pretty important. So people are saying she could either play Abigail Brand, the leader of Sword, who she's a really cool character, or she can play the Queen of the Skrulls. So it's interesting. I'm interested to see who's she gonna play.
You see, just thinking about that, they could also play both ways. She could play potentially. This might sound a bit crazy. She could play both.
She could. I mean, yeah. That would be cool. But that means, well, basically she plays one, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. But wait a minute. Sorry, this just in. Anyone who is doing BI 304, Martina Schroeder just put up a long paragraph there.
What?
About our exams.
Let me read this. Breaking news. What is it? What do you mean? Like what?
Oh, she's basically. So for anyone doing this course, she's basically just shitting on the entire year.
Let me read this. Okay.
A worryingly high level of disengagement I've observed this year, and the many exam performances. Oh my god, I think a lot of people have been failing this one.
So apparently there was so this year had both the best and the worst exams answers.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh no, oh no.
I'm kind of worried now.
Oh.
Wait, actually, does she have the results?
No.
Oh no, that's the question.
That's
now.
literally just what she. That's kind of terrifying. I mean, I wrote full essays.
I thought she had the results posted, and I was like, no way.
That's just like I'll put in feedback.
I was about to say the devil works hard, but Martina Schroeder works hard.
Literally, oh my god, that is I'm trying to think my CA. What was my CA? It was 30 out of 50. Come on, I have to pass. 30 out of 50. That has to be a pass. No.
Yeah, she said the exams went shitly, but maybe they were from people who just didn't put in the work, and from people who have the CA down.
What was the second?
Because I know a lot of people were shitting for that exam.
What was the second essay? That was the first essay was the PCR prime, and the second essay was it was post. Yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, alright, that was fine. Roman asking, wonder how John Solomon did. John Solomon probably got 100. He probably got 100.
John Solomon definitely got 0.
No,
Watching this in the near future, you definitely got 0.
John Solomon's definitely got 0. John Solomon's sitting there. He's sitting there, a gun to Martina's head, having a type this. Say that they were the worst exams.
John Solomon's definitely gonna comment on that. Can you release the names of the people who?
Oh my god!
Who failed?
Yeah. Can you release their shoot?
And also, so I was thinking about what you said there recently about the questionnaire. Let's just say we were able to get like epigenetic reactions for COVID and on John Solomon.
Wait, apparently also people are saying Emilia Clarke might play Jessica Drew, Spider-Woman, because Spider-Woman is
that would be good.
Apparently Spider-Woman's big in secret, like with the scroll, like Spider. I don't remember her. I don't know her lore at all, but apparently she's important with the scrolls.
She is, yeah.
That actually
she acts as a link between the Avengers and the Skrulls.
She bolted out would be really good. Oh, it's only good. It's only going uphill or downhill. Oh, it's only getting good.
No, uphill. Only getting better.
Oh yeah, we're only going up, boys. Alright. That about covers the news. So let's get into, as you can see, the first left-hand side of the screen. Thor: Love and Thunder. For anyone who doesn't know, that is Thor 4, which is, I mean, that's a lot of Thors.
Yeah, a lot of Thors.
Think about it, 4 movies of Chris Hemsworth.
Can't go wrong.
Thor 4 with the most recent trailer dropping 2 days ago. I recommend
2 days ago.
Anyone who hasn't seen it, watch it after the podcast, because it is a phenomenal trailer.
Oh, it is.
I wouldn't say it's as good as the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness trailer, but it is still phenomenal. And well, let's just get down. I'll just give a brief rundown for anyone who hasn't seen it. So Thor 4, the premise of the movie is going to be about Thor getting back into shape and just kind of wanting to find his passion in life, because I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to be a superhero anymore or something like that. And he's not the.
No, I think you're spot on with that one.
And obviously he doesn't. New Asgard, Valkyrie rules that, and he doesn't really have anything to do. And he gets into shape, and he meets Natalie Portman, who is also gonna be I don't remember the name. Obviously Thor, but I don't remember.
Female Thor, yeah.
And what's the?
I think they just call her Female Thor.
No. She has a Jane Foster Thor. What was it? I thought it was like Almighty Thor. I don't know. Alright.
No, that's the name of the comic room. She's quite literally just called Female Thor.
Alright, Jane Foster Thor. Lady Thor.
Maybe Lady Thor, but yeah.
So
Female Thor is usually.
Yeah. So Jane Foster becomes Female Thor, and they go around, and the main villain being Gore the God Butcher, played by Christian Bale, of all people.
I think that's the great.
Oh, it's phenomenal! It's phenomenal. Look at me, it's phenomenal. And Yeah, well, Gore the God Butcher, I'm not gonna like spoil anything, but basically he has a vendetta against the gods for one reason or another, which you'll see in the movie, and his goal is literally to kill all of the gods. Any god that exists, he needs to kill because he believes that they only injure suffering and pain and misery to people, and they should never be worshipped. And Gore is absolute menace. Like he's not Malekith. He's not Loki. Oh man, Gore the God Butcher is a different level of powerful. Like he could. Am I right in saying he could destroy Thanos?
Well, it depends on what Thanos we're talking here. If it's Thanos with Infinity Stones,
well,
no,
normal
Thanos. Like base Thanos,
yeah,
who is still incredibly
oh yeah, base Thanos still incredibly strong.
Gore wipes.
Yeah.
Gore wipes.
Wait, you take
easy clappings.
You take over for 1 sec and you do something quick.
So basically, I think Brother God Butcher gets his powers. I don't want to go too much into it, just because people who don't know probably will get more enjoyment out of watching the movie. But he claims the All Black, and the All Black is almost like a Venom symbiote, and it's called the Ancient Symbiote, and it basically gives him immortality. It gives him, I think it increases his speed, strength, stamina,
everything,
awareness by 100. So you have base Gore, who's just like a normal. He's just like a normal guy. A little bit like above like a normal human's capabilities, and he lives on like, what would you say, like a caveman world, like a desert
barren planet.
Yeah, so goes through all the hardships, gains the All Black through means which I won't get into, and goes on his holy crusade, and he almost, in the comics he almost kills Thor.
Yeah.
Like, Thor is on the brink of death on multiple occasions during their fight. And the All Black is a very powerful threat in the Thor comics, at least.
I'm just going to quickly pop in and say, anyone who's listening, you're probably not going to understand this, and that's fine. But I really hope they don't talk ever about Null the symbiote god and what that is relevant to the sword. Because personally, I hate Null the symbiote god, and I don't like anything to do with that story or him.
Null is like a Venom bad guy. Let's just call him a Venom bad guy.
He's like let's just say he's the god of symbiotes and leave it at that.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate Null. I actually hate. I watched the whole story, and it pained me. I hated it. Oh, I thought it was terrible. I just didn't think he was cool. But anyway,
Just not.
Gore
got a symbiotes, can control symbiotes. Like, overpowered character, but is written weakly. He's just a badly written character. And there's a whole lot of nonsense to do with Null, so.
Alright, anyway, so so yeah.
I think
my first question is, do you think, because obviously the Guardians of the Galaxy are heavily involved, and Guardians 3 is coming out like early next year or late this year, I don't remember.
We also have a Guardians Christmas special coming out this year.
My question is, do you think the two movies is the first half of the Gore the God Butcher saga, and Guardians 3 is the second half of Gore the God Butcher saga? Personally,
it's tough.
I think that's what it's gonna be. I think Gore's such a powerful villain. I think what they're gonna do is the movie's gonna end with a bunch of gods being killed, like most of them being killed, and then Guardians 3 is when they stop Gore.
Bear in mind, Gore in the comics at least wasn't a Guardians villain.
No.
Gore was. I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. He was like a one and done villain.
Yeah, basically.
So he had his run, and I have to say, it was the one Thor run I actually kept up with. Because it was so good. It was so. I highly recommend anyone go watch Comic Story or Comics Explained. Gore to God Butcher Run. Seriously good. But I don't see them doing a two-part. I see them maybe continuing the story. But I don't see a two-part.
Okay.
Maybe the effects of Gore might travel into the Guardians movie.
Okay.
But saying it'll be like Gore Part 2, bit of a stretch.
Okay, yeah. Hey, it's a theory after all.
It is a theory.
It
is a good theory. And it would be interesting to see that. And it would definitely be a twist.
See, 2 hours and 13 minutes to do the entire Gore saga.
You couldn't do it. Maybe they'll keep him alive. I think they keep him alive in the comics. Like, bear in mind, the comic one came out 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah. I think, personally, I hope, and I think that's what's going to happen. I think that'll be the big reveal. That Gore still out there, that they haven't beat Gore.
You see, they have to have a means of taking the All Black off him. That's how you depower Gore. Like, he's nothing without the All Black. And actually, in the comics,
maybe don't say how they did in the comics, just in case that's how they do it.
Yeah, in the comics, Galactus actually takes the All Black.
Well, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I can send in a panel now. It's not really that relevant, but
I don't think Galactus is gonna be showing up.
Well, yeah, but I think it's just like.
Oh, that's brutal! Oh my god! And then my god, I saw an image of Thor sticking his hand into Gore's face, and it looks so good.
Yeah, that's from the run.
That's brutal.
Such a good run. But Galactus in the comics, this is literally slices Earth in half with one swing. What you use to the All Black it's a cool panel.
Send it to me and I'll pop it in. So yeah, alright. The All Black. Alright, another question. Do you think any of the Moon Knight gods, like Khonshu or whatever, are gonna show up?
You see, I'm glad they brought out Moon Knight before Love and Thunder, because they could. They could bring in the Egyptian gods. I don't think they will, but
I hope at least one.
It is very much possible.
Because we assume the pantheon of gods is going to be shown. I hope at least one Egyptian god's there.
So if they're bringing anyone, I say it'll be a jokey character. I don't think they're going to bring in Khonshu.
They could bring in the hippo lady.
That's what I was just about to say. They could bring in her, and that would make the most sense. That'd be like she was like the funny god in the show. I was like, bring her in, that'd be cool. And then she just witnesses the carnage.
She's like, oh no.
And let's just say this ain't no Venom 2. This Carnage ain't no Venom 2.
So I'm not gonna say, like, do you think, I'll try to say it in the least spoilery way possible, we will see old Thor?
Okay.
Because when Gore, in my favourite thing about Gore, I don't know the whole one, but I remember, very important, when Gore facing off against not just one Thor, let's just say that.
I know what you're trying to say here.
And oh my god, that Thor, my favourite version of Thor, personally.
I can't say he's my favorite version of Thor, but I definitely see the appeal, and I do. It's a 50-50. It's a 50-50. They could and they couldn't.
Old man Thor. Oh my god,
yeah,
so good. Like, I think he'd be most bad. Like, he's so badass. Cause
he is what they tried to make Bro Thor out to be.
No. Bro Thor is fat. Old man Thor is not fat. Old man Thor is jacked.
Yeah, but you see how powerful Bro Thor was.
Yeah, but Bro Thor is not even. Old man Thor he's stronger than Odin. He's got the Odin force.
You see, you're misinterpreting now. Thor has the Odin force.
Well, no,
That's literally the name they give to it. It's called the Odin Force.
yeah, well, the Old Man Thor is full Thor Force, and he's missing an eye
Yeah.
because he sacrificed it to the well to have more powers, and he's got a destroyer arm. So
I'm not denying that he's OP. He's boss.
he's not. He's obviously not the strongest Thor. We're not going to start talking about Rune King Thor over here from like
Rune King
2000s
Thor.
when he like sacrifices both of his eyes to the well. The same way Odin sacrificed one eye, Thor sacrifices two eyes, so he becomes blind. But he becomes he has cosmic omnipotence. No, he is omnipotent. No, not omnipotent. It's what's the word where you can see everything?
Oh, it's I know what you're trying to say. You're thinking omnipresent. But
yeah, he's omnipresent.
No, that's him being present everywhere. That's like
all knowing. I don't know. He literally sees everything that's happening at once, and he has like these two ravens on his back. He's also super cool, and he's not going to show up. Rune King Thor is just a fun little thing I'm talking about.
Rune King Thor would be
Rune King Thor. What's that like? If anyone is familiar with Thor, there's Mangog, who's literally like Thor and Odin's most feared villain. Mangog versus Thor. Odin is always afraid of fighting Mangog because he knows Mangog can like be his equal and even beat him depending on when Odin is. If Odin's tired, Mangog will kill him, and Mangog will be unstoppable. Rune King Thor just puts one hand on Mangog's head and just destroys him. No exertion, no tiredness. With one move, he destroys Mangog. Odin's greatest villain, Rune King Thor, instantly defeats. So yeah.
quite literally terrifying. A terrifying call.
Even look, as comics explained, too powerful for the MCU, Rune King Thor.
Yet again, we're never going to see Thor as Rune King Thor.
No,
maybe in 10 years.
Maybe in like a what if scenario, you know? What if?
Oh, what if Rune King Thor
would
be
what
so
if?
good.
That would be phenomenal. What if?
Imagine the Wells. Oh, that would be too good.
Shoot.
Like they're thinking I'm bringing like a Galactus episode for What If.
Yeah, they should.
And I'm all for it.
They should.
That'd be amazing.
Need to introduce Galactus. I wonder how he's gonna look.
Cloud Galactus.
Oh, let's
Cloud
go!
Galactus. Bring him back. Well,
any other thoughts you have on Thor?
I can't say much about. I don't want to go too much into it. I don't want to go too much into theories and all that.
Yeah.
Number one, we can make a whole different video. And number two, it's gonna be an amazing movie.
Oh.
So I don't want to talk too much about it. And then hype myself up
I'll be let down.
and or spoil the movie potentially.
Yeah, like we did with Sex Education and that Skins episode. Remember that Skins episode where we vote?
Yeah.
The Freddy Effie episode.
Freddy F.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
Such a good episode, but we literally called it perfectly. We're not gonna say what happens, like, or basically it's an episode where basically in Skins, the teenage group kind of implodes a bit. It's crazily, and there's like a weird fight in the episode, and we predicted all of it. Owen predicted like the group breaking up, and I predicted the fight, and Owen predicted also how the fight ended. And it's hilarious.
Yeah. It was.
It was scary how right we were in it.
And then with Sex Education season 1, I called the entire season.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I just had a feeling.
Wonders.
And yeah, well, wouldn't you know? I was bang on the money, which is scary thought.
Yeah, for once.
Owen was right for once.
I
think I called season 2 though as well.
No.
No, I think I got a couple of predictions right about season 2.
Alright. Now, this is very important warning. Anyone who's in the chat who has not seen Doctor Strange 2, I'm talking to one person in particular. If you have not seen Doctor Strange 2, or if you do not want any Doctor Strange spoilers, now is the time to click off the video and go watch Doctor Strange tomorrow. But we are gonna go into heavy Doctor Strange spoilers alongside. If you probably can't even imagine the things we're gonna say. So if anyone's listening and wants to watch it, then please click off. I'm giving you fair warning. We don't want to spoil anyone. Because I personally would be livid if this movie was spoiled for me.
Yeah, it's a movie you just wanna go in with no no preemptive spoilers or nothing. Not even you don't want to ruin for a second because it is that good.
Give me one sec. I'll just give it another. I'll give it another minute just in case.
Just in case there's a few.
Just because I genuinely. Because unlucky my guy was like, yeah, he wanted to watch the episode, but he didn't want to get spoiled. So I want to make sure.
He hasn't seen it yet.
He hasn't seen it. He hasn't seen it.
What?
Ridiculous. Alright, he's out.
Can't believe he hasn't seen it. I thought he would have saw it at the premiere.
No, he's too busy with exams. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, anyone who has stayed, Roman the dog, because I know Roman the dog doesn't care. Prepare your anus. We're going to talk about. We mentioned last episode the best part of Doctor Strange, which is the middle of it, when Wanda in the multiverse starts killing everyone, slaughtering people, and Doctor Strange.
Wanda solos.
And
the Illuminati universe.
And Doctor Strange. So basically, Doctor Strange meets the Illuminati in Multiverse of Madness, and the Illuminati turns out to be Charles Xavier, played by, of course, Sir Patrick Stewart. You have Black Bolt, played by the actor who played Black Bolt in the horrible Inhumans show.
But he looks good in this. He looks
fantastic. He looks fantastic. You have Black. You have Captain Marvel, played by Monica Rambeau's mom. You have Captain Carter instead of Captain America. And you also have my favorite. You have Mordo. You've got Mordo.
Mordo as well. Mordo is
the Sorcerer Supreme. And my favorite, you have John Krasinski as Mr. Goddamn Fantastic, and it couldn't be any better. He looks
Reed Richards.
Perfect.
It was called from the start. I said walking into that movie. Imagine they had Reed Richards in the movie.
We were talking before, and I literally said, "Okay, what mad spoilers? What mad predictions?" And Owen goes, "Oh yeah, Reed Richards," and we both laughed. And we were like, "Haha, that would be cool."
It was that, and we were given it to be Superior Man
and Black Panther.
Yeah, we thought it was gonna be a Black Panther, so maybe Killmonger Black Panther.
See, it was supposed to be a Shuri Black Panther, but since the actress had that big COVID meltdown like a year ago, they didn't do it, and they don't know who's gonna be the next Black Panther now. Like they don't know if they might.
It's sad to say. It really is sad.
Like they might put him back on Black Panther.
M'Baku.
M'Baku.
No.
Who else? Who else is the next Black Panther? M'Baku.
That was quite literally like one of the one of the conversations in Black Panther 1 was like, "You need to be Black Panther. You're the strongest." It was like, "But I can't. So why would he be now?"
I'm just gonna quickly say it before we move on. Oh, and what COVID meltdown? So the actress who plays Shuri, she let me just check. Shuri COVID.
Oh, she's yeah.
She's fairly young. I think she's like our age. And she's 28. Alright, still kind of young. And she had a huge meltdown on Twitter. It was. I think it was at the start of COVID, but she basically said that she was an anti-vaxxer. She basically started shouting at, like, I don't remember exactly, but basically
She spouted out that COVID was fake.
Yeah, and the vaccines don't work. And she was sharing like videos of anti-vaxxers and tweets, and everyone was like, cancel her, get rid of her. She questioned the COVID vaccine and everything, and publicly on Twitter, and she's done. No one knows.
Yeah, Disney have dropped her now, I think.
I'm pretty sure. If you Google who will be the next Black Panther, people are saying M'Baku. Marvel has decided M'Baku. Now, I doubt that's... No one knows, but people are saying M'Baku. Sources are saying M'Baku.
Crazy if it is.
And no one knows if Shuri will even... Like, some people think she'll still be in the movie, but she just won't become Black Panther. And God knows what happens. Because she's such an important character. Taking her out of the movie completely would be crazy.
But they can't... I can understand Disney's perspective of, they can't put her in if she's acting like this, going crazy. Maybe they might get her to like write a formal apology or something.
I think she might be in the movie, but she's not gonna be Black Panther, because Black Panther, he's like, because Chadwick Boseman, obviously, may rest in peace.
They don't want to ruin the legacy, yeah.
And he was supposed to be like the next big thing. He was supposed to be the figurehead of the MCU, kind of like the next Iron Man.
Yeah, that was the plan, and then
Yeah. So I actually think it's gonna be M'Baku. I don't know who else.
See, I don't see it.
Woohoo.
I see them making this Wakanda Forever movie. I don't know what the plan is with it. Like, they haven't released much about it because of all the controversy.
Alright, so quick fire. Who is gonna be Black Panther?
I feel like they're gonna bring in an alternate universe. This is gonna get into Spoilerverse.
Yeah, well, that's right.
This is gonna get into Spoilerverse, but I feel like it's gonna be a Secret Wars job, and they bring in the Black Panther from that universe.
And is it gonna be Killmonger? Is it gonna be Michael B. Jordan?
I feel like that'd be the best choice. Michael B. as Black Panther. Not only was he amazing as Killmonger, he was amazing as Killmonger. But it would make sense for his story as well. Like, maybe you could have Chadwick Boseman was Killmonger on his universe. You could almost have it as, maybe it's the Axis universe. Maybe the Secret Wars invasion so happens to bring in the Axis universe, and Killmonger is Black Panther. That could work.
Anyway, Spoilerverse. Let's just get back. So so the scene is, it's just the Illuminati scene with Doctor Strange. It's so good. They all talk. Charles Xavier, he's in like the classic hovering chair. And then Wanda, like, they go meet Wanda, and they're all confident they're gonna say, like, they're gonna kill her, and they stand up, and they're like, oh, they also showed a flashback to their Doctor Strange, who they had to kill.
Oh, that scene was crazy.
And they had to kill him because
it was the Titan scene.
Yeah,
from Infinity War.
They killed Thanos, and he was like, yeah, you gotta kill me. I'm corrupted by the Darkhold. And Black Bolt just steps up, and using his quasi-sonic scream, he just whispers, "I'm sorry," and it blows a chunk like out of the ground. Well, she's doing the big waves and just incinerates him basically. And the sound, like, he says, "I'm sorry," and it's just like this deafening sound, and then I'm sorry, reverberating over and over as Doctor Strange is just destroyed.
Yeah, he's blown to pieces. That's how powerful Black Bolt is. Like they never went into it in like they could. They never went into it in the Inhumans show, but quite like, my God, it was something like you'd see out of The Boys.
Yeah,
it was quite literally
it was
like
crazy.
Something you'd see out of
Like,
The Boys. I did not expect.
I did not think he just literally blow him away. Like you just see he's gone.
You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of the Misfits episode where she literally turns someone inside out.
Oh my God, that was.
It was just like such a what the hell moment.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna start cursing.
No. Well, we've been. And I'll just quickly say, I really hope to God that they bring in Ewan Ryan as Maximus for anything.
That'd be good.
Because he was the only good part of that show. I watched like 3-4 episodes, and him as Maximus, he was just so good as Maximus. He was perfectly Maximus. And I hope they bring him in, because he was fantastic, and he will. And I mean, they brought in goddamn Black Bolt. He brought in Black Bolt, and he did great. So bring in Maximus.
Well, he did great for the time he was on.
Well,
oh my God, I think that's what we need to talk about next.
So he comes up, and they literally go up to Wanda, and they go, "Huh, you see this guy, Black Bolt?" And Black Bolt does this like smug, like kind of grin, like, yeah. And he's like, "Yeah, he can blow you to smithereens with one whisper, with one word. He can instantly kill you." And he's like smiling. She looks at him and she goes, like, "With what mouth?" And suddenly, he has no mouth. He's like, oh, and he's clawing at his face. He's looking, and he screams, and his head just blows up, and he collapses to the ground.
But the thing is, they never went into this in comics or anything like that. This is like the first. Like, how are you going to counter Black Bolt? You can't counter Black Bolt. Just get rid of his mouth.
Oh my God!
It's such a stupid but brilliant idea. It is
ingenious. It's so good.
It's something. It's like something Batman would come up with.
Yeah, it literally staples his mouth shut or something.
It's something Batman would come up with. Like Batman just pulls out, I don't know, sticky bomb or something. Sticks his mouth. Can't talk anymore. That's it. One that literally just no mouth and screams in his head. Trying to see what's going on. Clearly in a state of confusion. Bang. And that was the first of their Illuminati, like their Avengers.
Then Reed Richards steps up and he's like, come down, Wanda. He sticks his hand out and she lifts him up, and like string cheese, she starts peeling him like shredded paper, and his hands are getting elongated and just shredded. Oh my God, it's brutal. His whole body is being shredded to one point in his head, and he gets shredded into fine blue paper, into non-existence. He literally gets shredded to death.
Like a Stretch Armstrong gone wrong.
It was actually disgusting.
Remember the cheese sticks from
from primary school.
Yeah, primary school. What are they called? I can't remember the name of them.
We're not silly soon.
No, it's the cheese sticks. I forget the name of them.
Oh, I got it. Strings and things. Cheese.
Sure, that's it.
I'm looking at it right now. I have a picture. It's literally called cheese strings.
Cheese strings, yeah.
Cheese strings and things.
Yeah, literally pulls them apart like cheese strings, and it is awful.
Then, Captain Carter, she's done it, dice him up. A punch here, a punch there. She throws her shield, Wanda catches it, and throws it right back at Captain Carter, and cuts her in half. Literally, the blood goes everywhere, and the camera kind of looks, and it focuses out, but you can clearly see the body falling into. On the 12-rated movie, we just saw a guy get shredded to paper, a guy blow his head outside from the inside, and a woman just get sliced in half. With blood everywhere. One that's covered in blood. Everyone's covered in blood. I actually couldn't believe it. I don't know how that movie is.
I don't even think was the worst one. I don't even think that was the worst one. I think the worst one, like the worst one, had to been how Charles died.
Oh my god! I completely forgot. Oh god!
You forgot about the Charles death.
God.
The Charles death.
God.
Awful. The Charles death was the worst one. So Charles goes into her mind, and tries to save their world's Wanda. So they depict Wanda as under this rubble, and she's trapped. She's trying to grow. She's trying to claw her way out. And Charles comes over, and he's like, "Oh, let me help you. Let me help you out." And he's trying to pull his Wanda out from underneath the rubble. And as he does, the dark, ominous cloud starts coming towards him. He's like, "That must be the Scarlet Witch." I better brace myself here. So he's eventually, his Wanda is eventually out. She's almost out. It's so close. Then he can get out of there, and then his Wanda is free. And he pulls the Wanda out from underneath the rubble. And it turns out to be the Scarlet Witch. And she jumps behind him and snaps his neck. Just snaps his neck.
Like straight up, like complete neck snap.
No struggle. Gone. Charles is now brain dead. I thought that was the worst one because you could see his neck go to full 90 degrees. It was awful. The snap as well. I didn't expect it.
Oh, it was out of nowhere. It was actually out of nowhere. And then
like that, along with the Black Bolt one, just crazy.
Like, and the Captain Marvel one, it was just fairly standard. She just kind of dropped a statue on her, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think that was it. I think she got away lucky actually with the Captain Marvel one.
Yeah. But and oh my god, it just opens possibilities to everything. Like Reed Richards, like
great casting. He looks exactly
he looks
as
perfect.
I expected.
You look at him and you go, that's Reed Richards. There's no doubt about it. You look at Black Bolt and you go, that's Black Bolt. Every single character looked perfect. Like no questions at all. And I was just thinking, because the plan, whatever we thought the plan was, Emily Blunt and John Krasinski, because they're husband and wife, and they also look eerily similar to Reed Richards and Susan Storm, husband and wife. Blonde and dark hair, they look very similar. And the Fantastic Four movie, I think it's coming out next year or the year after. I assume that's what's going to happen, because we have prepared. We'll try and figure it out. We have prepared a breakdown of who we think is going to play who in Fantastic Four. So we obviously have Reed Richards played by John Krasinski. We have Susan Storm played by Emily Blunt. Now we have who played. We had. Wait, was it that guy from Hunger Games playing Johnny Storm?
Who did we say it was?
Remember Finn from Hunger Games, the blonde, kind of just good looking.
Oh, Finn from yes, I do remember now. Yeah,
he's like Finnick O'Dare. He's basically Johnny Storm, if you imagine, tall, blonde, handsome, and funny, but not like too basic. And who do we say for the Thing? Was it Jason Statham? Or do you think of someone better?
No, I said that one because I thought he'd be funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I think we actually had like a definitive one.
Do you remember who it was? I don't remember who was Doctor Doom as well. I don't remember who we had for Doctor Doom.
Oh no, we had I definitely know who Doctor Doom was.
Who?
That was from Mr. Robot. What's it?
Oh, Rami Malek, yes.
Yeah,
yes,
Rami
yes.
Malek.
Rami
Yeah.
Malek as Doctor Doom would be fantastic.
I could see it perfectly.
He could pull off the scarred face. He's a phenomenal actor. And Rami Malek could easily be Doctor Doom. Smart, kind of like nerdy, but also business like savvy.
Yeah, he looks the part.
Yeah.
Exactly how he looks in No Time to Die. That's what Doctor Doom is.
Like, but foreign as well, but also not foreign. Like, he's perfect. Yeah. Wait, this thing.
Let's just say we say Jason Statham.
Yeah, let's just
for
say
now
Jason
as
Statham.
Ben Grimm.
Yeah.
I think that'd be good as well. I
Yeah.
think he'd pull off the CGI for Ben as well perfectly.
Oh, what about the guy who? Oh my God, what about the guy who plays Sabretooth in X-Men Origins?
Who is that again? Remind me.
I'll send you. I'll put it in. I'll send you the image in Discord.
Because bear in mind, he kind of like he doesn't need to be bald at the start, but
Yeah,
you
but
know,
look
he kind
at
of
him,
needs
look
to
at
be bald. Ben was always bald.
No.
Imagine Hank.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
Hank could.
Oh, how could do it?
Hank could kind of pull it off.
Oh my God, he looks. Oh my God, he actually. If I look at him, he looks like Ben Grimm.
Yes, he does, doesn't he?
I'm gonna-
That's what I'm saying. He could actually kind of pull it off.
I'm gonna upload it into the group. For anyone who doesn't know, Hank from Breaking Bad, Hank Schrader, played by. I actually don't know who he's played by. Okay, by Dean Norris, of course. He could easily play. The thing. I mean, look at him. He's big. He's bald. He's dangerous, but he can also has a soft side. That would be fantastic. Imagine. Hey, Reed. I said Cheetos, not Fritos.
Definitely see him decking Emily Blunder's.
Where are my Cheetos?
Said Cheetos.
Oh.
Just a couple of guys, huh? going out the Los Pollos.
Oh. Oh, did we not say Ghost plays someone? The actor plays Ghost. We had it for something, didn't we not? I feel like we had.
I'm putting down Hank for now. I think.
No, obviously, yeah. Hank is great.
No word of a lie. I genuinely think Hank would be
Yeah,
perfect.
Hank could be great. He looks identical.
And you could definitely see him as like the hard man role as well.
The hard man with a soft inside. That's literally what he is in Breaking Bad.
Yeah, that is what he is. Actually, look up the actor. Who was the actor for the original Ben Grimm?
He's in Gotham. He's the guy who plays the executor in Gotham.
Oh, it is, yeah.
He was great as well. He looks similar.
Yeah.
They actually look so similar. It's basically identical.
Oh my God, they look the exact same.
The Gotham.
They look the exact same. Yeah.
Hank is just more.
I think Hank was a masterclass call by me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Hank was the big one.
Hank is just a bit more. What's it called? Gotham is a lot more smooth. You know what I mean? He's like an egg. Well, Hank is like rough. You know, like a rock, like a thing.
Like a thing.
Like the thing. Oh.
Oh, describe the character. Can't get much better than Hank. Then I think that's the male. If I was writing the Fantastic Four movie,
Get these guys on get him on the plane.
whatever amount he wants, get him in.
And it's just this movie opens up the possibilities for everything. X-Men coming in. I mean, X-Men, the goddamn X-Men, my favorite part of Marvel. Get Wolverine. Get all the X-Men. Get everyone. When I mean Wolverine, personally, we're not going to go into this now because we basically run out of time. But I would bring in X-23, Laura Kinney, as the Wolverine. have her be the Wolverine. Don't bring in Logan. Only bring him in if it's Hugh Jackman. If it's not Hugh Jackman, then don't bring him in. Just bring in Laura Kinney, X-23. Have whoever.
I think Logan wrapped up.
Yeah, perfectly.
Hugh Jackman's Wolverine perfectly, and it's still I think it's probably one of the best X-Men movies of all time.
Yeah.
So, it was seriously good. Seriously good movie. I remember seeing that. That was the first ever midnight viewing of a movie I've ever seen.
Really? Sure.
I have to say it was worth it.
So, do you have anything else more to say about Spoilerverse?
What is it?
Do you have anything more to say about the Spoilerverse?
Oh, about the Spoilerverse. It does open up a lot of doors, and we might get into it, but Secret Wars, definitely on the horizon.
Yes.
Definitely on the horizon. What universes they're going to bring in? Because Secret Wars is, for MCU in any way, it's a great way to pull in, like you said, different characters, different universes. I definitely see Miles Morales coming.
Yeah, Miles Morales, X-Men, Black Widow.
They could bring in
Tom
alternate characters.
Tom Cruise, Superior Iron Man. Superior Iron Man.
Superior Iron Man as well. They could bring in Superior Iron Man. But I think the biggest one they could bring in, like the biggest one.
Yeah.
Well, you could bring in Hydra Captain America. You could bring in alternate Thanos.
Yeah.
You could bring in Tane, Phoenix Force.
Oh, Thane is hard because it's like you don't want to piggyback off of Thanos too hard, but Thane is also basically just piggybacking off of Thanos.
See, Tane and Phoenix Force, I thought was a good one.
See, when you're doing Phoenix Force, you're not gonna do it with fucking Thane. Out of everyone, you're not gonna go to Thane. You're gonna go to Jean Grey. Or Hope. If not Jean Grey, then do Hope Summers, because Hope Summers can do a good one as well.
I think Jane. I think Jane for Phoenix Force.
Get Sophie Turner back for Jean Grey and let's go.
Mate, just give me 1 second.
Yeah. So I mean, the possibilities are limitless, and watching it live, seeing Reed Richards, it blew me away. I'm not even the biggest Fantastic Four fan, but seeing him, I just know this movie is gonna start a new era. Now it might not be now, it might not be tomorrow, probably not in a year or two, but in 3, 4, 5, 6 years, we're gonna see all these characters that we thought might never appear in a Marvel movie. I mean, was it 10, 15 years ago the Fantastic Four had their own movies, and now look
Sorry about that.
MCU. So,
yeah, you're talking about the Fantastic Four movies out here.
Yeah, just saying how, like, 15 years ago they were, completely different, and now they're in the MCU. Like, it's crazy how much progress has been made.
It's crazy. Well, 15 years ago, you wouldn't have even thought about an MCU.
Exactly.
And now it's like, we're leading up to Secret Wars. Literally universe-shattering shit. Like Doctor Strange, literally universe-shattering.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy how much they're doing, and I don't want to say it, of course, but when do you see it stopping? When do you see superhero movies slowing down?
Like, that's crazy because they're getting different, and they have been slowing down. Last year didn't have many movies. This year it was a slow.
But that's because of COVID, though. Yeah. They're picking up now.
Yeah, exactly. Like, people always say, "Oh, superhero movies are bad," but they're not. Like, they're only getting better. Like,
the thing is, though, I'm not gonna say superhero, like, content, superhero stuff, and superhero movies are gatekeeped. Gatekeeped as in, you know, you're to like fully comprehend, to fully understand
Well, they're
a certain thing.
Well, they're as easy to access now as ever. Like they're mainstream. Like 20 years ago, you were a nerd, you were an idiot, you were weird for liking comics and this. Now, if you don't like the MCU, you're kind of like, oh, okay. Like you're a bit of a hipster if you don't like MCU.
I wouldn't even say you're a hipster. I'd say it's just.
But you are. If you don't like the MCU, people are kind of like, oh, like why do you not like superhero movies?
It went. Let's just say it went from like an interest. I'd say it went from like an interest to an actual genre. Like superhero movies are an actual genre now. That was never the case. It was always, you know, an action movie which featured a superhero. That was like the original Spider-Man movies.
The superhero movie, the Superman movies, they were big.
They were still just action movies. They were still just action movies with like a superhero concept.
Is that not a superhero? Like, is that not a superhero movie with Superman? Like,
yeah, but now you look at
let's not.
It's its own genre. It's its own genre.
Yeah, let's not debate the philosophical and cinematography nature of what is a genre and what is a superhero movie genre. Because, yeah, I think podcast has been going on for an hour and 40 minutes.
Has it?
Yeah. I think we're gonna slowly wrap up. Thank you to everyone who's stayed this late. Thank you for anyone who has watched, anyone who is watching.
Anyone watching back? Anyone watching back?
Anyone watching on YouTube and made it this far somehow. I mean, congratulations to you. Make sure to drop a follow, drop a subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. It's really helpful. We're definitely gonna start doing more of this once the exams are. Well, now that the exams are
over. Yeah.
The content will be flowing once a week from now on.
Maybe twice.
Yeah. Wow. Some people.
Well, I will be on a bit of a hiatus.
I'll be bringing in some guests, and we'll catch you guys next Thursday, I presume, or maybe some other day next week.
Well. I may be abroad at that time, you know.
Yeah. I can get. I don't know.
I know. I see how it is. I see how it is. Well, if you do, I'll be tuned in.
Alright.
I'll be watching.
Judging.
Always watching.
Alright. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next week.